gonna get a hold of them right now.
We'll fake some viewer interaction.
Man, what are we supposed to do with this big flashing billboard we have that says filmed in front of a live audience?
Yeah.
Why, yes, Shadow Slayer 69. Snowy Phoenix is a good player. Thank you.
Wow, Hammer enthusiast. You don't have to say that about Kevin.
Please,
I
not in
mean,
public.
I know I am a good DM, but
No need to bash him for that. Please don't ever stop DMing, Zero.
okay. So, who would like to tell me what happened last session?
Well, we ambushed the the kidnappers that kidnapped our friend Amethyst, and we walloped them a good one and found out that they're part of a larger scheme apparently, and somebody tried to kill them along with us, and when we brought them back to town alive, we found out. Well, we didn't see anything, but Amethyst is not Amethyst apparently. That's
Sounds about right.
Oh, she's the friends you made along the way.
And no, that pretty much sums up the session pretty well. You guys got into a fight. Wasn't there somebody else there too, Kevin?
Well, there was the brat, the little boy who was annoying,
The
but
kid
I managed to bring him back home.
That's good.
I had started writing my character journal, but I didn't finish it. I have part of it here.
Okay, did you want to read it?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So it's not finished, so I'll just fill in what's missing out of character. So the session started right into combat. These fiends that captured both Amethyst and Jenna's son are hungry for a battle. Lucky for them, I have been cooking up quite a feast for them. They shall taste steel brought upon them from above, thanks to Skyrender. Oh man, all this talk of food I have not eaten in days. The voices on my stomach resonate louder than the eternal being's cosmic forces. I must finish this immediately. In this dark, moonlit twilight, my vision isn't as sharp as I would like, and my aetheryte glow is knocking me off balance. The forces are at work to keep this interesting, it seems. Luckily, my newfound companions carry with them the power of 100 bears. 100 astral bears, even. Astral bears with cosmic essence claws. Their power is a sight to behold. If only I could see properly tonight. Well, the battle ended. We were all wounded, but the champions there helped mend our bodies. Oh, you definitely do not want to be on the avenging side of her Morningstar. She looks calm, composed, even elegant. But if you threaten someone close, she unleashes the vengeful fury of her goddess Milani. I best mind my words with this lady. And then the man of many fists, Kireji. is even more spectacular in person. Just like there, calm, smooth, composed, until his surroundings are threatened. Then, oh, he unleashes like sharp fangs hidden in the leaves and leaves a trail of carnage in his wake. Why, I even saw him punch a man only once and brought him down dead. That is truly spectacular. I too best mind my words around this man. And even the captive, Lady Amethyst, when she came back with us, she also began to aid us in the fight. And my, she is very capable. It teaches me to not be deceived by appearances. She looks regal. She looks refined and elegant, but whoa, she uh, truly, the group resembles each other quite well. They all seem uh, calm and composed, but if they have reason to to lash out, oh, they have no hesitation. Why, truly, I found a group close to my heart. I must do all I can to make them approve of me. And that's all I got. So following that, we tied up the enemies. We started to question them. We didn't get a lot of answers out of them, but then they began to be attacked by morning stars, by invisible foes.
Morning stars.
Yes, morning stars. Throwing morning stars. um, and that became a problem because we didn't want to kill them because they might have information still. So our plan was to bring them back to the Empress at the palace. But if they were being attacked like this, then that was not good. So Amethyst had a brilliant idea to dig a hole with her spade, her magic spade. Uh, so she dug a hole. She threw the enemies in there, and I thought for sure that she was just gonna refill the hole up. But
Mm.
I was like, "What are you doing, Amethyst?" Oh, okay, that makes sense. Um, and then it was decided to bring the kid back to his home, which is about 30 minutes away. So me and Amethyst went with the boy. We got there, we found the carriage, we brought back the carriage, loaded in the enemies, and made our way towards the palace. We then learned that the Empress was basically knocked out from exhaustion, and we'd be able to see her in the morning. And so we, yeah, we all retired to our respective rooms. I proposed to stand guard as a thank you for the group. At one point, I saw Amethyst leave, go to the bathroom. Okay, no problem. She stayed in there for a while, and then out came that man or that thing. And that's where we ended with me trying to get this man's attention, this person's attention.
All right.
I
Sounds good. That's
yeah.
as detailed of an explanation of everything that happened. As
Yep.
we need. Okay. Just give me 1 second.
There we go. We're working now.
Okay.
So Kireji, the reverse situation has to happen. You have to pull out your glowing stick to the fake amethyst.
You got everything working, Kumo?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Good.
All right. So, Adachi, you are currently outside of the room. You just saw this guy walking out down, like, kind of a fair distance down the hallway. So he is a bit of a distance behind, in front of you. All right. What do you do?
All right. Well, I have been standing watcher for about 2 hours now, and I've seen no one go in that room who hasn't already come out. And so when Amethyst went in and that guy came out, I knew something was odd because I never saw him go in. So I will immediately call out. What's the lighting situation of the area I'm in?
It's pretty well lit.
Well lit. Okay. So I have no problem seeing that person is not Amethyst.
Not at all. You can kind of make out his face, but it's got his face a little turned away from you.
Okay.
You
Same color
mostly just
scheme,
see
but
the
obviously different.
yeah. You see the giant bag on his back, um, and then you notice like he's kind of a short character. He's about as short as Amethyst, maybe a little shorter, surprisingly. But
All
yeah,
right.
he's got this bag carried on his back, and he's walking out of the room.
All right. I will stand up outside of him and say, "Oh, uh, 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 wait a minute, Amethyst. That's wait, you're not
And
Amethyst.
he's walking away.
Who are you?
And
Wait one
he's
moment right there."
turning around the corner.
Okay, now I'm torn between: do I chase him? Do I go back to alert the group? But if I alert the group, then I'll
And
lose him.
he's gone.
Well, I'm gonna go chase after him.
Go
Uh,
get him.
no time to waste.
As you start to go towards him, you hear come somewhat uh, behind you, coming from this direction, the opposite direction of him. You start to hear footsteps coming from that direction as well.
Oh my. How? So I no longer hear the footsteps in front of me.
That guy is incredibly silent.
And
You
incredibly
don't,
silent. Okay.
so you don't
All
hear
right.
his footsteps. You see him about to turn the corner, but now you hear somebody coming up from behind you.
All right. Will I have reached the corner of which he turned, so that I can peer down the hallway or whatever's on the other side?
Well, let's say he's about right here.
Okay.
Here's the corner.
Okay.
And by the time you reach about right here, that's when you hear the footsteps coming
All
from
right.
over
All
there.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll turn around my whole body, but still like backstepping a bit, not stopping completely. I don't see anything on this side, do I?
Well, just
Or
as
what do I see?
you are continuing, like, so you've turned sideways so you can see you could take a look over there while it's still walking forward. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're still walking forward, but you want to take a look and see what's coming from behind you?
You're right.
Okay. So as you continue on by him, um, you notice a familiar face show up from around the corner just as you reach the corner yourself. And this is who you see.
Oh goodness! Whoa, 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 whoa! That's not normal.
And right behind him,
Whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no! Something's wrong here. Okay. Well, when I notice that, my running will slowly reach to a halt. I'll try and stop just at the corner here so that I can like look around the corner and then shift my focus back to those two.
Okay.
Because even though I see Amethyst, I still want to know who that weird dude was. So like I'll stop at the corner and look down the hallway.
Okay. Well, he's going. He's not stopping.
Alright, well, I see him go that way. And then I look back at those two. Like, what trickery? Wait, that can't be him.
You know.
Adrian? Now, I saw the person fade into the distance while I look back at Adrian and Amethyst. Currently not moving from where I am. I shout out to them. Adrian? Amethyst? Is that you?
The boy will turn to Amethyst and say, "That's weird. Why is this man calling me by my middle name?"
I don't know. I assumed you knew him.
I have no idea who that is, and I've never even been to the palace.
I imagine I'm too far away to hear that.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
talking in a normal, not
Okay.
shouting voice.
Alright,
Just stay
well,
behind me. I'll handle this.
Okay, thank you.
Amethyst. Adrian. What? First of all, Amethyst, how did you show up there when you went in that room? And what are you doing here? I brought you back to your mother's home. How did you get here so fast? Why are you here? What happened? Were you kidnapped again?
Pardon. Who are you exactly?
And how do you know who I am?
What? But it is I, Adachi, your, your mother hired me to rescue you from the Raven Hearts, and I helped save you with the hand of Celestia.
My mother hired you.
Of course, she was quite worried about you.
And I'm
I'm
very
afraid I
confused.
received no such help.
Yes, we were just trapped. Honestly, Amethyst here is the one who saved me.
Wait, what? I mean, she did cast some impressive spells, but you seem to speak as though you were not surrounded by Ravenhearts locked in a carriage.
What is a Ravenheart? Do you know what he's talking about, Amethyst?
No, I'm afraid that I'm quite at a loss as to what he's talking about.
You do know what a Ravenheart is.
Well, I imagine it's the appendage, or rather the organ of a raven, but
No,
I don't
not
know
you.
what that has to do with.
You, Lady Amethyst. I've heard of your wondrous tales with the hand of Ospian who brought down Ravenhearts and crushed them under your heels. And
Why would you take the hearts of birds, Amethyst? That sounds so unlike you.
I'm
surely,
terribly confused. Who are you and why are you outside of our room?
surely you remember Lady Zaya and Sir Kireji rescuing you, no?
No, it must have slipped my mind.
You do know who Zaya and Kireji are, right?
Yeah,
The
your
question
friends
is,
that
do
you.
you know who Zaya and Kireji are?
Got you
Of
there.
course. Dang it. Bamboozled. Do I know? Of course I know. I've been following them for days. I've been studying their movement.
Stalker. Stalker!
And who are the other 3 members of the hand, huh?
I just told you.
You told me who 2 of the members of the Hand of Celestra are.
If I remember right, hands have 5 fingers, right? So if this Zaya and this Kireji are 2 fingers, I wonder who the other 3 are.
At this point, I'm thinking that it's from what I know of Amethyst, or at least what I think I know, she wouldn't be the one to like try to dodge answers or beat around the bush or vague answers. So I'm kind of confused at the way she's speaking because normally at the uh, at the mention of Kireji and Zaya, she would have reacted differently. But now I mentioned them, and she's still like trying to question me and stuff. So um, first of all, would you allow me a perception check, like sense motive? And second of all, I would try to do a deception check to lie about not knowing, believing that there's only 2 other members, Zay and Kureji, because he knows about Emma, but Emma didn't really do a whole lot, you know, in the fight. So
And she is tying her shoe.
yeah, exactly. So I would say well, uh, so I would like half lie or disguise the truth, saying that, well, only Zaya and Kureji were there with me to save you. Uh,
Or
uh,
Emma.
the the hand of Celestia was there to save you. Me, Zaya, and Kureji.
Uh, I
A
guess.
I do not believe that there was a third member who helped rescue you. In saying that, I don't think I'm lying. I'm like twisting, the words. So first of all, a perception check, if you allow it.
If you want to sense her motive, sure.
I have nothing to lose. I say that, but okay, good.
I'm
Rolled an
giving you
18.
I'm giving you guidance from afar, even though I'm not a cleric.
So as far as Adachi knows, you know, this amethyst doesn't seem really sketchy, although seems slightly different than the one he knows. So
All right.
his confusion is understandable.
Okay.
As for the deception roll, Just go ahead and because it's with another player.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention. This is my bad. So, Amethyst, the boy and the Amethyst that you see, they're actually both currently wearing black robes. I'm
Oh
not
my.
too different than the kidnappers that you fought.
Oh,
Though their hoods are down, so you can see their faces.
okay. The amethyst that we met at the tree. How was she dressed?
She was dressed like her normal green clothes.
A normal outfit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big.
Oh, you can notice the blue suit underneath the boy's
Okay.
robe.
Right.
Amethyst, on the other hand, is wearing. You can't really see it under the robe.
Is
The blue pops out like around the collar area.
does Amethyst's black robe poof out as though it goes around the shape of what a normally poofy dress is?
No.
No. Okay. No. It's slimmer than that. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's much slimmer.
Okay.
At least I believe so. I could be
Well,
corrected if I'm wrong.
well, for now, I'll still go along with my, with what I, what I was about to say. That uh, I met the Hand of Celestia when we were asked to rescue you from a ransom. Me, Zaya, and Kireji, we both, all three of us were there to save, to rescue both of you at the tree.
Should have said one of them was Roy. So then you know for sure it was a lie.
When you mention the tree, the young boy looks over at Amethyst and says, "Is he talking about the place that they were supposed to meet at? You remember from the notes?"
Yeah, I remember.
Notes.
Yeah,
You must. We received the ransom notes. Why would you have a copy?
Well, I don't exactly have it on me, but I did see it when we were
Well,
escaping.
I'm sorry. I happened to leave it on the desk in the hideout when I was trying to escape with my life.
Hideout. But wait. You were in a carriage at the tree. We rescued you at the tree. And why would. Wait, how did you end up with those black robes? I didn't see you steal one of their outfits. Why would you not have your own?
I was kidnapped in my sleep. What do you expect me to be fully equipped? Ready for an adventure?
Well, that does make sense, but in the carriage you were fully gowned.
Listen, I don't even know who you are and why you're standing outside my room and questioning me and telling me things that are clearly not true.
Miss Amethyst, do you think maybe we should grab one of the guards? This man is a little intimidating.
I'm.
Very well. It seems as though the forces unseen are at work against me. You know what? Let me go get Kireji. He should be more able to show you the truth of the matter, that the twilight night veils upon our eyes.
Reggie, the tall man with the big fists?
Yes, you know him. Precisely.
Oh, I've heard stories. I don't know him that well. I know he likes muffins. A lot like Mr. Squeals.
Wait. Have you ever seen Kireji?
I have never seen anyone. except for Amethyst. But
Okay, hold on. Something's wrong here. I know something's wrong now. Because he definitely saw Courage at the tree. Well, the... okay, so I look towards Amethyst. I say, when's the last time you saw Courage and Zaya?
When I went to, well, right before I went to bed earlier this evening.
Is she lying to me?
I don't know.
Well, at the at the hearing of that, I will take a step back and say, imposters! That is clearly a lie. You were both
Maybe
at the
you
tree.
should just go get the Mr. Kireji. I'm a little afraid of you right now. Do you think you can make your friend do the big pig thing? He looks so big and could probably take this guy.
I'd rather not take this to violence, but if he escalates things, I will oblige him.
No, dark forces are at play here. We clearly rescued you from the hands of the Ravenhearts at the tree, and here you are, dressed differently than you were at the tree. You have not left our sight. Uh, I personally brought you back home in your regular outfit, and we personally went with you, Amethyst, back to the palace, and you were in your green outfit the whole time. I saw you enter the room with your green outfit, and here you are. I saw you leave the room to go in that room with your uh, nightgown, which is different than what you have on now. And now here you are before me in this dark Ravenheart garb. I see through the piercing.
Did you just say you saw Amethyst go into that room over there?
Yes, and I never saw her go out.
Well, how could that be if she's right here?
Exactly. There is a thinly veiled disguise of lies here, and I intend to pierce through it.
So would you say then that maybe Amethyst, the Amethyst that you know or you've met, is still in that room?
No. I saw everyone who passed through these hallways for the last 2 or 3 hours. I saw only one amethyst go in, and then some odd man person came out and ran away across the hall. Just as I was chasing him, you two appear. Now, clearly, you two are disguised invaders meant to detract me from whatever's going on over there. Reveal
Really?
yourselves! Who are you? Forces of the shadows.
This man is scaring me. Should we just run past him and go inside?
I will not let you lay a single hand on my companions.
I
Should you
feel like
wish to see them, I will bring them out, but you do not go in that room until your identity is truly revealed.
I feel like this guy's trying to smokescreen us.
Smoke? after the mention of that, suddenly a large puff of smoke appears in front of you, Adachi, and the
Whoa.
entire hallway is covered in smoke, emanating from the boy in his black robe.
With that, Amethyst is going to grab the boy's hand and charge into the room,
Dark forces! I knew it!
screaming, "Help! Help! There's a crazy man guarding the door! Kireji, Zaya, Emma, help!
Kireji and Zaya, can you both give me a fortitude save?
Okay.
Wait. Stop. See anything? Ah. Smoke came from the boy.
So as
I knew it.
Amethyst comes running into the room, you both groggily but still wake up from your sleep-induced sleep.
Sleep new sleep.
We weren't asleep that long though.
No, you were asleep for like maybe 5 minutes,
5
5 or
minutes.
10 minutes.
What
Um,
happened? That wasn't. I didn't put anything in the tea. Like that strong.
you see,
Man.
yeah,
Amethyst.
Amethyst is screaming, running in the room with this boy behind her. She's dressed in a weird black robes. That
Nothing
are
like what she
honestly
was
pretty
wearing.
dirty.
Nothing like what she was wearing 5 minutes ago.
No.
Yeah. Amethyst is just gonna charge and get behind Kireji. Help! There's a crazy man outside our door just harassing me!
What?
At the
What
same
is
time,
going
you
on?
hear me shouting, "Alarm! Danger! Intruders!"
Intruders? This is Amethyst. What are you talking about?
I am
But
still outside by now.
wasn't Amethyst wearing her nightgown earlier?
You're right. Why is that?
What's going on here?
I'm still trying to wake up here. It's safe to say this
Okay, I was kidnapped by some incompetent buffoons, but I managed to get back.
Yeah, but we saved you at the tree.
Yeah,
What in the hell is going on? No, you didn't.
we sure did.
No,
That's
you did not. Squeals and I escaped the cave by ourselves. And we managed
Cave?
to rescue Richard.
Something fishy is
My
going
name's
on
Richard.
here.
At some point, I'll reach for the door with my hands on the walls. Can't see anything, but when I go in, I'll have my bow at the ready, and an arrow in the bow, and I'm pointing it at Amethyst and saying,
Stay your
"Get your
hand.
demonic hands off this man!"
Stay your hand.
What's
Rubbing
the
my
meaning
head.
of this, Adachi?
What is going on?
Dark intruders have invaded and have taken, have assumed the form of the two people we rescued earlier today. Here they are, garbed in black Ravenheart robes, demonic robes.
Well, we could
Very much.
Well, hold on. We could probably prove this is the real Amethyst, and then maybe the other one was fake. I'm not 100% sure. Rubbing her temples. Somebody slipped something in that tea that I made, and it wasn't me.
Wait, you two know this guy?
We saved
sure do.
you. We saved you at the tree. We saved the little boy there at the tree.
I've never met you guys in my life.
Something is, as she fumbles through the stuff and finds the letter that we were presented.
What do you do with the letter?
I put it down on the table. See?
The boy is gonna look over it and say, Amethyst, that's the letter that we saw
Yeah.
in the room.
Yeah, I know.
Do you think that maybe
Who?
they were the ones that they were waiting for.
Where did the other Amethyst go? If you're the
What other amethyst? Everyone's talking nonsense.
if
There was 2 amethysts there.
we
What?
if you're the real one, then the one that was here is either a fake. She's rubbing her head. This doesn't make sense. What did you give me back in Celestra?
What? When? Which thing?
What did you give me?
For the holiday? I gave you a box.
A box? A box of what?
Your little crafty weapon repair box. What?
Can you describe it?
Yeah. It has the sapphire in it. We each have a sapphire. Well, I don't have mine right now. I don't know where it is.
What happened to yours? What do you mean you don't know where it is?
Saya,
I'm
I
just
didn't think this is the welcome I was gonna get back when
Amethyst. We don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to see if you are the real one.
I don't know.
Because
what's
apparently
going on
there's
either.
a fake one. Because we rescued you from the tree. We rescued you from the tree. I literally bashed somebody's face in jumping on them, rescuing you from a tree, from the tree.
When Zaya says that there's another amethyst, I immediately, eyes wide open, stare in front of me, and just shout, "The odd man!" And I quickly dart back outside and I rush to the hallway that I was going towards earlier.
The odd
Over here.
man.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Yes, sir. Just close down my character. Perception. Oof. I rolled a 2.
You look down the hallway. There's nothing there. Nobody there. Just the hallway. It's pretty empty.
I'll summon the as deep as my voice can go. I'll try and shout out, "Show yourself, intruder!"
Yeah, like that's gonna make
Your
me-
voice echoes through the halls, and you hear nothing but yourself.
I'll
Well,
I remember he went down to the south, so I'll not as fast, but start making my way towards the southern hallway. See if maybe I can find something or somewhere or something.
Okay.
He didn't pondered how nice the acoustics were in that room.
right,
Amazing grace.
In that case, you are now searching down through that hallway, and
Yes,
we'll come back to you in just a minute.
no problem.
Back to Amethyst and Kireji and Zaya.
What?
I have no idea what to make of this situation.
Well, she
We
got
just-
the. I'm guessing this is the real Amethyst since she was able to tell me what she gave me.
Of course I'm the real amethyst. What in the hell has happened in the couple hours I've been gone?
Well, we explained to her that she disappeared the night before, and then we got the letter, and we went to the meeting place and ambushed the kidnappers. The kidnappers are actually in jail right now. If we can go take her to them. I hope they're in jail, not dead. And we just came back not too long ago.
So wait, it hasn't just been a couple hours?
No.
Oh.
It's been like almost 24, maybe longer.
It was a bit of a trek here.
And
I don't know. I thought we had just made it there the morning after.
I point to the door, and he helped us capture or set you and the little one free at the tree. But now
Can
I'm
you
not.
trust these people, Amethyst?
What?
Yes.
And I believe what the man is saying was probably true then. There must have been some sort of imposters taking our place.
Apparently.
Let's go to the people we brought back and see what's going on then.
You really think that they'll play along with this?
They will. We'll make sure they do.
One way or another, they will.
Well, that works. Well, that works for me.
I'm not saying torture, but
Hope
we'll,
not.
I don't think you ever have.
Hey, I'm glad you're so gung ho, but I got kidnapped in a little more than my underwear.
the person we
I
say the Amethyst we saved has your full gown on.
Not to mention, she was able to use some of the same spells and such that you did.
oh, this imposter has my things.
I'm not 100% sure, but we can you can go check really fast if you want.
Yeah, I think I will.
Okay, back over to Adachi.
All right. All right.
So you
So
travel down the hallway for a little while.
I will down the hallway, but once I reach a cross path, then if I do reach one, if not, but I'll follow down as much as I can, looking through different rooms and hallways, seeing maybe if I spot some kind of disturbance, some
So-
boxes overturned or whatever.
As you're going down the hallway, pretty far down, and like you make another turn, you see a guard standing there, like scratching his head, looking very confused.
Very well then. I will point to him, saying, "You, God Man of the Night."
Me?
Me?
Huh?
Who?
Uh-huh.
Go. Hey, Banjo. Yes, you. Tell me. Have you seen a small, stout, round man, green and pink, run by here recently? He was carrying a large bag. I think. Maybe.
No, I didn't see that. I did see just the strangest thing, though. One of
Strange is what I'm looking for. Please share.
one of our ranks was just riding a pig out of the palace. That I've never seen a pig that big before. It
One
was
of
kind
your
of funny.
ranks. What?
Oh yeah, one of our guardsmen wearing the uniform and everything. I don't know where he got that pig. I have to ask him.
I'm not mistaken, uh, Adachi has never seen squeals large. He saw him small.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think so.
So it wouldn't make sense for him to know that squeals is magical.
Uh-huh.
Or
Unless
or at least
it,
that kind of magic. Like he heard him
Yeah.
talk, but not transform, so it wouldn't make sense for him to. But then again, he has seen a pig recently, but just not the same pig. Okay.
like that
And
pig had to be the size of a horse, I swear. Have you ever seen the pig the size of a horse?
wait, no. But tell me more of the pig. What did it look like?
Oh, a pig. Big, size of a horse, pink. I mean, it's really kind of the only details you need to know about a pig like that. I didn't get
No.
a great look at him. He just kind of rushed past.
No. There was something more about. Did this pig have a hat?
Hat?
Yes, a chapeau, a yes, a hat.
Did squeals have a hat? This is the DM asking.
I don't know if he's acquired his hat yet.
In the drawing that Professor did of squirrels and amethyst, he does have a hat, but I don't know if that was just a liberal interpretation or canon.
I'll be honest, I don't know if he's acquired his hat yet. If you retcon that to ribbon tied around his neck, then yes, absolutely, he definitely
Ah,
has that.
that would be a detail that I would have noticed. Some kind of clothing, anyway. Okay, yeah, I'll say that instead.
Is the ribbon magical? Does it stay around his neck whenever he enlarges?
I mean, I don't know how enlarging squeals works, but I'm assuming it doesn't tear off every time he does it, so sure.
Okay. Then
Like a
yeah,
coat shirt.
yeah. That's I guess that's the one other thing I noticed about him. He had a blue ribbon around his neck.
Oh, so it is. Wait, no, it can't be. He was very small. Does Amethyst have two pigs with her? One small, one big? Uh, well, either way, that is probably the best lead I have. Tell me, where and in which direction did this pig man go?
Oh, he was just heading out the palace. The exit. Probably had to make it home for dinner. You know how the wives can be, right?
Yes, of course, the exit. Yes, of course, the exit, which is obviously in the direction that I'll go. Yes, the exit, meaning that if I step over here, the exit should be.
Ah, yes, the exit. The exit that's over there. The Cusco's exit.
Yes, an exit. Oh, right.
At exit.
Yes, that exit. Where do I go to get out of here?
Well, you just take a right over at this corner, and then you go down for about 3 flights of stairs, and then you keep going forward, and then you take a left at the third bathroom, and you'll take a right at the next corner, and then that should lead you to the main hall. Make sure that you follow the statues. That's where it's going to lead you to the exit of the palace.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Of course, I did find it very strange that he jumped out the window.
I rush to the window and peer down to see how deep it is. I'm not that dumb.
You're about three stories up, but there is a bunch
Dang.
of trees below you, and you do notice a break in the branches.
Should I? Can I? I haven't done this in a long time. But if I don't, he'll get away. I do. This might hurt again. I don't think all my scars are done healing. Well, the it seems all night the unseen forces have been against me. Perhaps this is the chance to tempt fate and turn the powers in my favor. All right, I'll try and use the trees to rappel down the building some way or another. Latch onto a tree and start climbing down, or some kind of.
Just to give you a clear view of like what's exactly going on. So these are kind of small trees. They go up to about the second story, but they're pretty wide. So they've got like wide branches. So you've got about one story that you'd be falling if you're trying. There's no way. There's nothing like for you to really grab on the edge of the building to scale down.
Crap. Well, that's
so if
why.
you were to jump onto the tree, you'd be falling about a story. So about like 7 or 8 feet. So not super far down, but
Well, that's why. I got some rope. 50 feet of rope, baby. And a grappling hook, baby.
okay.
I fix it to the window frame as best as possible and start to rappel down the building as best as possible. And
Okay.
and once I'm level with the trees, I'll try and leap towards the trees and yeah.
Embrace the monkey.
Embrace the monkey. How will you let me do that, if at all?
Give me an athletics check.
You got it. Athletic.
Tell me in your most fantastical way how you jump out of this window and make it to the ground.
Oh, am I still using my rope?
You can do it however you want. You'll make it
dude.
down safely.
Oh, I'm not good at this improv. Okay. Well, the man, the guard just said that he used the window to go down, and not a second later does he see me just leave his sight and dash towards the window. And just before leaping out, I turn around. The momentum of running is still pushing me backwards now. I salute him with one hand, saying, "Stay vigilant, guard man of the night." And I let my back curve around the window frame as I do kind of a backward somersault around the window frame, and then I'll use my feet that are now resting on the wall of the building to push me forward, to propel me towards the trees, and I angle myself just perfectly so that my head, my body actually goes through the leaves, but doesn't hit any strong branches. And at some point, I'll use my rope to latch on to one of the tree branches to prove my descent, and then I land on the ground with a single front flip, bow in hand, hair at the ready, menacing look. Here we go.
It's beautiful. Give me a perception check.
My eagle eyes shall see everything.
Please give me a 1.
What time is it right now? Like night, morning, day?
It's like, it's got to be what, um,
I had
9 or 10 a.m. Because
okay.
you guys went to bed. You guys got back at like 6, like just about sunrise.
Oh, you're right. And then I took the first guard during the morning. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I get it now. Okay. My eagle eyes see. Not much. Rolled the 6.
So while looking around, around the area where you just landed, right below the trees, uh, you notice that there is a bunch of broken branches in the bushes, nearby the tree.
I approached the branches.
You see a bush. It has broken branches.
Not another bush. All right. I use my bow. Uh, uh, I grab one of the edges of the bow and I like prod the bush.
Prod the bush.
Yeah, I prod it with my
Like
bow.
you poke it
Yeah,
with your bow.
yeah.
Give me an attack roll. Uh,
Okay. Bush poking. Here we go. I rolled a 13.
you hear from the bush, um, "Ow! What are you doing?"
This time it worked. My master always told me, be suspicious of every bush you see.
I'm Bush. I'm Bush. I'm a pretty little Bush.
Okay, now back to Zaya and Kireji and Amethyst.
Amethyst is going to be walking over to her room.
So you'll notice that your dress is your green dress is on the floor in front of the wardrobe right here, along with most of your stuff that's usually with your dress. All of your stuff is basically there. Most of it's where you normally would have left it. But yeah.
Hmm.
Dude,
It's all-
she's gonna get herself dressed.
Emma's asleep. She did not wake up.
Amethyst is just gonna kind of poke her with the stick to see if she stirs, and if not, she's just gonna proceed with getting dressed.
She scratches where you poked her, but she's still sleeping.
Right, with that, she's gonna make herself presentable.
How long does it take you to don your dress?
A couple minutes.
Okay. A couple minutes go by. Get dressed.
Right, she's gonna get together her things and then head outside the door.
Richard looks over at you and says, "Oh, that's a gorgeous dress, Miss Amethyst.
Oh, thank you, Richard.
It looks just like one of the dresses my mother would wear." Where did you get it, if you don't mind me asking?
It was custom made for me.
I'll have to ask you about your tailor after all this mess is over.
I would be happy to tell you who that is. Yes.
Where were we? What exactly is going on now? There were imposters of us. You guys said that you saved us, but you clearly didn't. Wait, did you say there was an imposter of me too?
There was, yes.
There was,
So-
yes.
Where's he now?
With your mother.
Oh no.
Oh, sick burn with your mom.
That's not good, Miss Amethyst.
No, it's not. You hear and see a rustling coming out from Amethyst's pocket. And what about me? Certainly they neglected an imposter of myself.
You were there.
Beans.
Described the attack that the pig did. I think it missed, but it still was almost a attack. But
Well, there's your answer right there, Miss Zaya. I, for one, would not have missed.
And this little pig
Well-
here has been very helpful.
Alright.
well,
I suppose the long night is about to get a whole lot longer. We have things we need to do.
yeah.
Also, Emma's not stirring.
It's been a long night.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Shall we go
But I
question the
thought
guards
we're
now,
actually going to
or
get
not
some
the guards?
rest.
The perpetrators.
I don't know. Apparently, I'm super out of the loop, so I suppose that would be best.
If you guys caught our kidnappers, then, or our supposed kidnappers, then I guess that does seem like the next place to start.
Well, I can't think of anything else to do, so. Something seems really off about this situation.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
What do you think, Zeo?
I think-
They seem to know certain details, so.
I think we should go question the people that kidnapped Amethyst.
Well, that's the place we can start from, at least. I'm just kind of on guard the whole time because I'm not sure what to.
Yeah, me either.
I don't trust anybody right now.
Nor should you.
All right, well, let's. If everybody has what they need, then let's go head to the jail cell.
Yeah.
I start heading that way.
All right, Amethyst and everyone's following.
I hope.
Okay, you make it out of you leave the bedroom. You ask there's a couple of guards that started walking by around that time you came out. You ask him to lead you to the jail cell. He says, no problem. So it takes you like about 5 or 10 minutes to get there. It's a little bit of a walk. And you make it there, and then you see the 3 men. I think it was 3 men that you guys captured. Was it? No, it was 4.
There's 4.
They're in separate jail cells. Well, 2 of them are in separate jail cells, and the other 2 are in the same jail cell. You recognize the main leader guy that you have been talking to. He's just kind of like laying back in his bed, kind of like kicking his feet up, just kind of relaxing.
What's his name again?
I don't remember.
Frank.
I think the guard called him Frank. I don't remember. You never actually got a name out of him.
But it's the guard that gave his name.
Yeah. I think it was Frank.
Taps on the bars.
Oh, I see I have visitors. Oh, I thought I've given you all the information that I can. What brings you to my lair once more?
Well, we
We
have.
need you to.
Go
We
ahead.
need you to set a couple things straight here.
Perhaps I could bring a fresh perspective here.
Oh,
Yes.
go ahead. And what may I ask the young kidnappee?
Yeah, you seem quite haughty for your position in life.
Oh, you know, that comes with age. So what can I do for you?
You've got quite the interesting scheme going on. You know that elaborate.
I have no idea what you mean, if I am quite honest.
Kidnap wealthy individuals, rig up imposters of them, and then when they come back safe, oh, they're not safe. It's an awful lot of trouble. And tell me, do you always leave the incompetent ones back at your hideout? Or are you all like that?
Did you say imposters? What do you mean by that?
You know full well. Hey, Amethyst digs a gold coin out of her pocket. Frankie and Tony send their regards. She flicks the coin into the cell.
I suppose those names are supposed to mean something to me.
Of course. So you do leave the incompetent ones back home. Alright.
This is coming from the same character who threatened to boil people's feet in oil. So it's not too wrong, Kevin.
Yeah.
But do go on about these imposters. I'm quite curious to hear exactly what you mean.
Well, our friend here says that you didn't kidnap them. That they were kidnapped. They were kidnapped to a cave, and that the ones that we released or we saved from you guys were fakes.
Is that so? Well, that's quite the interesting story. What a twist of the page, if I do say so.
So, where did you get your? Were you who delivered the note?
It wasn't I. I merely delivered the people to the location, as we've discussed previously.
And where did you pick up these people?
I didn't exactly pick her up, or them, I suppose. They just kind of fell into our laps. That's how those things tend to work out, anyway.
Then how did they fall into your lap then?
Oh, one day you're just sitting at home, and then the next day a pile of gold and a detailed note of where to bring a person that has just so happened to be in your house now. And you just kind of do it. At least that's how it works with our sorts, anyway. I had no idea that the person was an imposter. I'll have to say that's quite funny.
What So where's this cave there, Amethyst?
Oh, goes in the bag. It's on the back of this map. I got it from the cave. As you can see here, it's got my targets. There's the house, here's the palace, and then the cave is up here in these mountains.
Do you think we should go investigate the cave?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind paying my old friends a more prepared visit. I wonder how their little intervention's going.
Intervention?
Never mind. It's a long story.
What say you, Kireji?
Well, we have no other leads to go by at this point, but better have the eyes in the back of our head, because I don't know, this whole thing just reeks of fishy.
It really
So,
reeks. Should we tell
as
the
you guys
Empress?
are having this conversation, a guard, one of the guards that you spoke to yesterday, or rather earlier this morning, comes running up to you and says, Miss Zaya, I, whew, sorry, a little out of breath. The blacksmith,
Yes.
you asked about those strange star weapons.
Yeah.
Yes, he seems to have something interesting for you. But he wants to talk to you, well, not you specifically, but the group, about it.
Zan nods. We'll be there momentarily.
Okay, do you
Are-
know how to get there?
Uh, tell me, and we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Wait. Star weapon? Amethyst again reaches in, pulls out her book, draws a quick sketch of what looks like a throwing star. You mean like this?
Yeah.
Oh, they have those at the table at the hideout.
Oh. Well, this is the same group that attacked these individuals. And she motions to the person with the sutured neck. Almost got one of them too.
Right. Shall we be off?
yeah, we'll stop by the blacksmith first and see what information he has, and then we'll go to pay our friends a visit, I guess you could say.
Ah! I know a quick way to get there.
To the blacksmith?
You two go get your friends. I'm gonna go talk to the Empress real quick. I'm gonna ask her some rides.
Oh.
Hold on.
What?
Reggie, did you want to go with her?
Yes. I think that would be wise.
I'll come along as well. I honestly don't want to be around anybody else besides Amethyst right now. No offense. I just don't know the area very well.
Zed goes to. I asked the guard to go wake up Emma and have her report to the blacksmith. Or try to wake up Emma.
Okay. Sounds good. That'll be a few minutes, but I'll get her.
And then I tell him if he runs into the other guy, Adachi, then direct him to the Empress or the blacksmith, one of the two, whichever's closer.
Okay. Sounds good. If I see him, I'll let him know. Thanks.
I'll pass on to the other guards too, if you would,
Okay.
just in case.
All right.
She
Bye.
flips him a coin. Thank you for your duty, your service.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Gladly accepts and runs off. So
3 months pay, nice.
Zaya's heading to the blacksmith. Kireji, Amethyst, and Richard are going to the Empress. And meanwhile, Adachi just poked a bush that yelled back at him.
Success. My master always told me, bushes are the most suspicious place.
He taught Adachi true musicals. What's this?
There's green stuff in the air. I mean,
What's this?
he is consistent. He did that the first time he saw a bush by the tree. He shot an arrow at it.
Yeah.
That'll make it 2 for 2.
Yeah.
This time
Well-
it worked though.
This time you were just poking it with your bow, but you still hit somebody and it still hurt.
My eye,
But yeah, you hear the bush yell like, "Hey!"
ah! I was not expecting that to work. Wait, that's not normal. Why did the bush stop? Shadow Bush, reveal yourself now.
Rolling out of the bush. He doesn't stand up. He literally just rolls out onto the ground and lays on his back. You see a relatively tall man, dressed in the palace armor, just gasping for air, and he's like, "Why would you poke me like that? Ow!"
Who does that? Who pokes a man in the bush? My master taught me well. Wait. But I am very sorry, Mr. Guardsman, for doing that. Please, let me help you up. My deepest apologies, sir.
Thank you. And he lets you help him up. And he stands, and you hear like most of his bones kind of like cracking.
What? Ew.
Is like,
Are you
thanks."
okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Just a little achy. Just having a little nap.
All right. Good. I'm glad to hear that you are unharmed. And then he says that. I'm glad to hear you unharmed. And then I said, because this might hurt a bit. And then
Sorry.
I'm gonna like yank his arms behind his back and like start to push up.
Oh no.
Not,
You hear his back crack when you do.
I mean, I restrain myself not to, want to break, break a bone or anything. Just, put
Just
him in,
because
put him
just
in a
because
position
it's
of restraint.
just
No.
because it's non-lethal doesn't mean it's not going to hurt.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no, it's gonna hurt.
good.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt him.
I'd like to think I taught him that move.
Ah, what are you doing? What are you doing to? Ow!
Where's the pig?
The pig? The pig? The pig? Where is the pig?
It'll be
He's a big
more.
pig.
It will not only be the pig who squeals if you don't answer.
Like I don't know. That dirty little scoundrel. Can't believe it. He just left me here. Oh. I don't know where he is, okay?
Oh wait, wow. I was right. You know about the pig?
I mean, no. I don't know what you're talking about. What pig?
The cosmic scales have balanced in my favor. At last, this is my moment.
I don't know what you're talking about these cosmic scales, but cool for you? Could you let me go?
Associating with small men dressed in green and pink have never turned out good. Who are you? Why did you disguise yourself as a fake amethyst?
Like the gem? I'm a person. I'm a palace guard. My name's Roy.
Okay, that tells me nothing.
Go for the throat, jugular. 360 no scope.
Roy, are you aware that your fellow guardsmen, you left the fellow guardsmen absolutely dazed and confused back there when he saw you ride atop a large horse-sized pig with a green bow on his neck?
He was wearing a blue bow, wasn't he?
Jackpot.
I mean, no.
I
I don't know what you're
knew it.
talking about.
It works every time. All right. Now that we've established that you are a agent of chaos, you better start talking.
When I was a kid, you see, the other kids never liked to play with me. They would make fun of me. So I used to climb really high up on trees and I would yell at them and say, "Hey, look at me." And then I would jump off for some reason. I don't know why I did it, but I would just do that almost like 2 times a week. My legs got really strong, but my back got very weak. And then my mother, she would come to me and say, "Son, why do you keep jumping up trees?" And I say, "I don't know, Mom. I just want the kids to like me," and they laugh every time they see it happen. She says, "You can't do that, son. You're gonna hurt yourself one of these days." She was right.
I see much unresolved motherly issues going on here. When's the last time we talked to her?
Oh, yesterday. Or was it? I guess it's been about 2 days now.
Mr. Roy, surely as a trained and trusted member of the Royal Palace Guards, you must be aware that being in a bush like this in the morning is unrefined, unprofessional, and most curious, especially considering that, especially considering what recently happened in the palace.
Yeah.
Not to mention the words you spoke. You mentioned someone letting you down, someone not showing up. Well, I'm here. I've showed up. Tell me more.
Well,
I fear if you do not, the cosmic scales will tip even further.
okay. I'll tell you. The reason why the other kids made fun of me is because my dad was an outcast. He was from a different clan, you see, and that was very taboo for ours. And my mother just couldn't help herself. She was in love, and my father, well, he died. And because of that, I've been without a father pretty much my whole life, ever since I was 3. And the kids, they always made fun of me because I was the outcast kid. And I didn't have a dad to teach me how to protect myself, so I protected myself with comedy. And that's really the only way I knew how. Would you like to hear a joke?
No, I'm already listening to one right now.
That was a good one. Just like the ones the kids used to tell.
Oh man, poor dude. Um, tell me, Roy. Um, how much are you being paid here to be a guard?
Oh, a few gold pieces a month.
And is that enough to satisfy you?
Well, it puts bread on the table, but I wouldn't mind a little more,
Sometimes
I
you
guess.
wish for steak on the table. No?
Exactly. I guess that's why I slack off, you know?
Mm.
Don't feel like I'm being paid enough.
I suppose in such conditions, it's incredibly tempting when someone approaches you with a offer for many gold. Am I right?
You offering me gold?
No, I believe you were already offered gold.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Very well.
Is it gold that you want? Look, I could pay you if you need me to.
No,
Just I need you need to give me about a week or two.
no, please,
I don't
no.
get paid. The Empress doesn't give us money until like the end of the month.
Keep your gold. How did you... Where did you find a large, oversized pig with a ribbon?
Uh. 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 What pig?
Eh.
All right. Adachi is going to crack his knuckles. All right, then. I see. I have to. I'm not proud of what I'm about to do. Sometimes it calls for it. Listen to me, Roy. Listen to me very well. You are a royal guard of the Empire. You've sworn your life to defend the common folk, to defend the Empress, to defend your land of Kaineng. The beautiful, rich, bountiful land that we both live in and thrive in. This is your mission. Every day you wake up with the goal and the desire to be a bastion of loyalty and respect to your fellow men.
Lay it on him, homie.
Not only that, but I'm sure that right now, despite the rocky relationship you might have with your family, despite the rough patches you go through, at the end of the day, your parents go to bed knowing that their son is a proud, respected member of the elite guard of Kaineng. They are very proud of their son. Now, I want you to imagine their faces. Look, see them in your mind. Weave open the tapestries of your thoughts and see them in front of you. Now, imagine them. How would they look at you knowing that you have betrayed their trust? Everything you stood for, every promise, every oath you gave, how would they react if they knew that you had broken them all one by one by allying yourself with impostors, traitors, those who would seek harm to the people of Kaineng? How would they feel and how would that make you feel? Now, I tell you this once. I seek nothing but the truth, the honorable truth. Please, for the good of your people, for our people, our brothers, our sisters, our empress, I ask you, why do you hide such things from me? I wish you no harm. I'm really sorry about that bow thing. I didn't expect it to work at all. But please.
You have him restrained in front of you, right? Like you're behind him?
Well, when you started talking about his family, I kind of loosened up a bit.
But he's still. Are you still behind him? Like, how is this in your
Well,
head?
he was behind. I was behind him the whole time, and when I just started talking right now, I like flipped him over. I got my hands on his shoulders, and I'm, uh, I'm motioning with my hands like you are a god, you are a royal
Okay, okay.
soldier.
So you're
Uh,
giving him a nice moment. Okay.
yeah,
Um,
please,
you
Mr. Roy.
see tears start rolling down his eyes. He looks up at you and says, "What is your name, mister?"
Some call me the Silver Arrow. Some call me the Silver Wolf. Some may even call me the Rescuer. Some may call me the Space Cowboy.
He attempts to kick you in the balls. I don't think that hits.
When I was distracted, oh man.
So you're flat-footed.
Flat-footed gives me a -2 to AC. That brings me down to 21.
So yeah, he doesn't hit.
Was his
And then-
intent clear enough?
He goes, and some might call you sucker, and he goes to kick you in the balls.
Unfortunately, he's wearing a cup.
Unfortunately, you're wearing a cup, and
I-
it does nothing.
I just came back from my hockey game, sucker. I've come prepared.
And after he realizes that he has done nothing to you, he looks up at you with like super wide eyes, and he's like,
This is going to come out of my paycheck, isn't it?
and then you see a big poof. And after that poof, there he is again.
Ah, it's actually him. I thought he was working for him. Or something like that.
Uh-oh. And he immediately turns and starts to run.
I have but one question for you, as I would like to attempt to do what I did before and pin him down with my arrows. Well, with one arrow anyway, or two. So, I don't want to kill him or anything, just make him stop running. So I aim for his legs in that case.
Okay. That's an attack
If you-
roll, right?
Yeah.
If you roll a 1, I'm going to be really sad.
I channel the spirit of Kireji. Aid me in my moment.
There's no bush. There's no bush now. It's just you and him.
It should be like shooting a cow in a hallway. Here we go.
You still can't shoot a cow in the hallway if you roll 1, just letting you
I
know.
I know. Let's hope the cosmic balance is on my side just this one last time.
I think so.
Rolled a 14.
Alright, so you whip off a couple of arrows and you manage to nail right into his clothes on his leg and pin him to the ground. He falls flat on his face. It's like, oh, god dang it.
All right. Just before we switch to the other group, I'll approach him, walking. Well, and say, I have just one question for you. Why would you use the ladies' bathroom when it clearly indicates that it's for ladies? Why would you do that?
Did you just assume my gender?
You're still
so-
an asshole.
And so much more.
Like, I was a lady at the time, okay? In every way possible.
There was just
People
but
like
one
you just
flaw.
don't understand. And as you're standing above this pinned down man, you see another guard rushing up to you, and he seems super out of breath, and he's like,
Noble guardsmen, hello.
Adachi, why are you outside? Hold on. Oh, it's hot today. Adachi, you're needed in you're needed at the blacksmith. Zaya's there. Emma's on her way. That's all.
You have
Okay.
done well, kind sir.
Thank you.
And I'll grab this man from his back, his back shirt and say, yes, let's go visit the blacksmith. perhaps, uh, perhaps you would uh, answer better to fiery vengeance, fiery justice. And with your permission, I'll, in typical anime fashion, I'll drag him on the ground with my hand on his back shirt.
That's fine. He just fell from like 3 stories and pretty much broke his back, so he's not.
Oh, that's why his bones were snapping all the time. Oh, whoops. Sorry,
he's
dude.
He's not putting up too much of a fight.
I did not think that he was broken from place. My
Why
bad.
do you think
And-
he was lying in a bush?
and he still had the nerve to actually try to kick you in the balls. That's pretty funny.
I mean, I thought either A, he was hiding, or B, he had sprained an ankle or something, but not, broken everything.
All right.
My bad. Sorry,
So,
dude. Sorry, dude.
Amethyst, you and Kireji are going to talk to the Empress. You're trying to get like basically set up rides for your journey, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Meanwhile, finally a scene change here. Zaya, you arrive first at the blacksmith.
Ooh, cool guy.
Um, um, for the sake of everybody, he tells you to wait until the others arrive. So shortly after, Emma arrives first, and then Adachi arrives with this weird-looking man.
I've seen him before, correct?
He looks quite familiar.
He's got different colors, though, right? Or
No, he's pretty much wearing the same colors.
okay.
Zaya cocks her head and is like, I think we've met before. Why are you dragging this?
Behold, as I lay him before you, a fiendish, vile shapeshifter, one who cloaks himself in the night, one who disguises his true identity, one who, and I trail off.
Darkwing Duck.
I vaguely remember this guy shapeshifting before. Were you the fake Amethyst?
I guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. You got me.
How long were you faking?
Just for the past night since you guys met me at the tree.
Oh, then, and I hold up my finger to the blaster. Be right back. I pick him up by the scruff of his neck and
Poor Nick.
bring him to eye level to me.
Zaya, mind you, he is quite already a broken man, literally. Don't.
What happened?
Please put me down.
What
Let's just say the cosmic scales did not tip in his favor, but he did tip over the palace walls.
the way his body is, Zay could probably tell that his back is broken.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
poking
much.
out through. It's poking out through his suit.
She gently sets him down. What happened?
I fell.
You fell from how far?
About 3 stories.
Why were you faking being an Amethyst? And how did you become a prisoner? Why did you even become? You know that we've had bad encounters before. Why did you become Amethyst?
Just what I was told to do. It was my
Who,
job.
who told you to do it?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Well, I think I can answer that. Says the blacksmith.
Oh, whoa, what?
Zaya stands up. I'll come back to you later.
Is this some huge conspiracy that the blacksmith
This little
and the other
fella
guard is in?
here, you wouldn't happen to be part of that clan, would you? It looks like our infamy has caught up with us. Yes. Those throwing stars that you had me take a look at.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I recognize the craftsmanship quite well. It's, well, there's only one kind of throwing star like that in Kaining, and it's made from the Ikimase clan.
She
Which
turns
I
around.
bet this young one here is a part of, I'm sure.
Who, me?
No.
No, the short one with the big nose. Who you calling big nose? Big nose.
Zaya slightly bows. I thank you for your information.
Yes, their clan is a little infamous for their deception and trickery.
Well,
They're quite the treasure hunters. But
They have
just unfortunately, a lot of times those treasures just happen to be other people's stuff.
You know, they have kidnapping under their belt now too, or have for quite a while. We're
gonna get her back as long as you paid us the money.
And Zaya turns around with a cocked eyebrow and is like, "Do you expect us to pay the money that you stole our friend? What do you think was going to happen?"
I mean,
What happened the last time?
Why didn't you just pay it?
We did not have the money.
Did your friend not worth that much to you?
She's priceless.
I mean, 50,000 for you guys. That has to basically be pocket change.
We would die for her. We're guests of the Empress. We don't live here.
Oh. I think we've made quite the big mistake.
You think? You think?
Your first mistake was believing human life has a value. I mean, has a money value. Human life has no value. Whoops.
Mistake was thinking that any of us is worth anything at all. We're all worthless.
Whoopsie.
Adachi the nihilist.
Zed takes out a few silver pieces and hands it to the blacksmith. Thank you for your time and your information.
Oh, I don't need your money, but I appreciate it anyway, young lass.
Now, if you're not gonna...
admire these Ikimase clan crafters. They know how to make quite the fine steel.
Yep.
You admire their craft, knowing what they do with it?
Oh, hate the artist, not the art.
That is exactly how...
What good can come out of these morning stars? Sorry. Throwing stars.
It's the same with your bow. It's the same with any weapon. It's all how you
Point
use
proven. Point proven.
Ah,
So what now?
it. Well,
well,
now
Shall we drag him to the jail cells to confront the real Amethyst? Well, no.
we're gonna
Shall we
not
drag him back
drag
to our
him.
room?
not drag him. We don't want to cause him more undue pain. He will be
Fair enough.
he will
enough.
be taken care of and put in jail though.
ah,
And I'll make sure you have your affliction looked after. Jumping out a 3-story window. You're desperate
Sadly,
to get away.
Sadly, there was no cure for insanity.
So, as okay, so the blacksmith says, he looks at you and says, "So, you're looking. Does someone want to explain to me exactly what's going on here? How did you come across this fellow and these stars?"
These stars
It
were
all
thrown.
began 2 nights ago when the cosmic stars were at the zenith.
Zay just gets right to the point. They were thrown at some kidnappers that almost died, but
Yes.
we were looking into who was doing the kidnappings. So from this information that we've now gathered, we're going to pay a visit to the clan now.
Ah, the clan. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one to find.
For you, maybe.
Well, I would say that it would be hard to find, but lucky for you, we have one of the best divination wizards in the country. And thanks to this little fella here, well, there's only a few places where these stars can be found. They should be quite easy to find indeed.
Well, we can
You're
also
going to
just
regret that.
we can also trace back to where Amethyst was truly captured.
Oh, that old cave. Not even close to our clan. They're probably long gone by now once they realize that she's escaped.
Long gone, eh? Oh well. We'll take you up on your divination offer.
So they just left you here? Abandoned you here?
That sounds like this clan abandoned him.
I would have escaped if it wasn't for this wacko. And he points
the one-
over at Adachi.
Who's the one who jumped out a window?
The man with the iron cup.
Well, technically I did that too, but I succeeded.
I had freaking Itchy with me, but he decided to jump off my back and send me spiraling through the tree so he could save himself, the jerk, and ran away.
Seems like your whole humans have no value shtick isn't that fun when it's used against you, is it?
You don't know what it's like with our clan. It's ruthless. You're either one of us or you're not. And you either perform, bring back the best treasures the clan has ever seen, or you're shunned.
Well,
Seems
And
like a
when you're
lose-lose situation.
You don't know the half of it.
could you get that location for us there, Sir Blacksmith? You never gave
Why
me
don't you go talk to her yourself? I'm a little busy here. But take this star back, and I'm sure she can take care of you just fine.
She bows.
What made you join this clan, Mr. Roy?
My name's not actually Roy, you idiot. It's
Why would
busy.
you even lie with your own name?
That was the role of the guard whose identity I stole. That was his name.
So what'd you do with him?
So there's a guard man named Roy here.
Oh, he's still walking around somewhere. He didn't even notice I took his identity.
Wait a
Just
minute,
like you
this-
guys didn't notice I took Amethyst's identity either.
I know I'm not there, but does that mean Roy is actually in Kaining?
Oh no.
Different Roy. There are more than one person named Roy, I promise you.
I think Amethyst might have something to say to you. Let's go ahead and go to the guard shack and explain the situation to the rest of the group.
So, hold on, Mr. Bubsy, was it?
Izu.
Mr. Izu.
Bless you.
Were you were Amethyst. Who was the boy? The young man that I set out to save, who was with you in the carriage. Who was that? If not the real boy.
Oh, he's long gone by now. You guys left him with his mother. Or, well, the boy's mother. I'm sure he's gotten out of there just fine, and he's probably back at home at the clan. Although, if he's smart, he won't go back home anytime soon, empty-handed. It was an unfortunately botched job.
Wait. I brought home to Jenna the wrong boy?
Yep.
I think of the money she gave me, and I just say, what have I done? I've stolen
Don't
reward gold from.
don't worry about it. He's here with us.
I need to go back to her.
Nah. Well, if you want to go back to her right now, that's fine and dandy. But we're dealing with the issue, the deeper issue at hand.
Yes, of course. We'll do this first, and then I have to bring back this money to the poor noblewoman Jenna, who right now must be doubly in sorrow. Oh no.
And she probably thinks that you conned her.
Yeah, exactly.
Let
It seems that the cosmic scales have once again tipped against my favor.
let's go. And while we are on our way over there, Zaya will treat his affliction that he jumped out the window and caused.
Actually, young lass, would you mind if I had a spell with this one for a while? I have many questions about his people. It's not very often that you capture one of the Ikimase clans. They're
Uh,
quite
as
a
lo-
rare sight.
as long as she looks around to see if there's
Oh.
any cuffs or anything? Shackles?
Yeah, he's got some shackles like hanging up on his tool
Hope you got a key for these. And she takes the shackles and puts them on.
Oh, don't worry, he'll be going nowhere, I'm sure. We've got guards stationed outside the room, and then he definitely won't be getting away from me, that's for sure.
He is good at shapeshifting. You might want to
Oh,
keep an eye
I'm
out.
quite familiar with their craft.
All right.
Hold.
Nods. Thank you again. All right. Head off to
one moment. How come I've never heard of this clan, and yet you seem perfectly well aware of their existence? I've never heard of this clan in all my travels. Yet you act as though they're a common household name.
Well, they're more of a legend, I'll be honest. Like I said, they're quite rare to see in person, if you ever do notice them. But, like I said, I'm quite familiar with their craftsmanship, and I'd like to know more. And that is all.
Miss Zare, you said you had personal history with this man?
Yes. It's a while ago. I vaguely remember the details, but I do remember this person shapeshifting. How is it that
I've never met you in my life.
Well, we met somebody of the same color and...
You must have met one of my other clan members in the past. We do kind of look similar and generally wear the same type of outfits. Did you happen to get a name?
It's been so long ago. Do we remember the name of the person?
I mean, I wrote it down, but I have no idea, so I can't say anything. Me, the player, knows about it. If Fjord was here. Oh, Zare, your diplomat's pouch writes up. His name is actually.
Hold on. Let me do would that be an intelligence check or a wisdom check? Because I can't
intelligent. Just go ahead and do like a regular intelligence check.
Oof.
Just trying to remember.
Hey.
Oh.
You remember his name is Maru.
You rolled an 18. Nice.
Maru. Maru was his name.
Maru? That's who you met. Oh, he left Kainin so long ago. How's he doing these days?
Well, he got caught by us, so what do you think?
That sounds like Maru. He was never really great at the treasure hunting thing. That's why he left. Trying to find treasure somewhere else. Because he just wasn't good enough for the Kainin guards here. Also not great with his form either. Usually would just poof out of it after like a good hearty punch or two.
Yeah, that seemed what happened. Well, now we'll have to pay your clan a visit.
Good luck finding them.
She waves to the blacksmith. Have fun with this guy.
Wait. Don't mention my name if you ever come across my clan, okay?
Oh, what's your name? So I don't remember to mention it.
Oh, haha.
What
You
is your
don't
name?
understand. They will kill me if they find out that I got caught, okay?
Boo, hecking
What
boo.
What is your name?
I'm not falling for that.
I could say your name and make sure that they know that you got captured, or I can just describe you to them, and they'll probably know who it was.
If you tell us your name, we'll give you a branch in Celestra.
Well then,
Is that a place where I can be safe? Because I'll take it.
as
You need a
safe as safe can
shapeshifter?
be.
That could certainly come in handy.
I mean, yeah. Bring it on.
Steals everything got. Well, didn't see that coming.
Just don't mention Bizu, okay?
Bizu. All right, Bizu. How do you spell that?
I imagine it's Bizu.
don't. He like writes it down in Kainingese.
How's that gonna help
like-
me?
That's how you write it in his language.
Looks like you'll need
No,
bridge
he's
yourself
right.
with that.
Adachi's like, I recognize this handwriting.
Yeah, that's Mizu, all right. Bizu.
All right. Well, we have a new destination on our list of destinations to visit. But first, let's go meet back with the gang.
One more thing.
Yes.
Be careful. It's dangerous to mess with the clan, and
Be careful. You're
Well,
telling
you haven't
us
really
to be
given
careful.
us much of a choice. You messed with us first.
I was just doing my job, okay?
Yeah, well now we gotta do our job of cleaning you guys up.
Wow, that's pretty cleaning everybody up.
Nobody disrupts the freedom of people, the innocent people.
All right. Where are you
Sure.
guys heading?
So back to the prison.
Okay.
Or
My
so-
last question to Zaya as we walk back is I simply ask her, why would a Chinese clan want to target the Hand of Celestia? What did you do to attract the ire of them?
You heard what Bizu said. He thought we were rich. That's all the information I could get. You know, they just thought we were rich, and that's how to get easy money, I guess. But targeting us proved not so beneficial to them.
The hunt for money often veils a more deeper secret motive.
Yeah. So they are kidnapping people and harming innocent people's lives. That doesn't set well with me.
It should not sit anywhere. You are right. Well done, Zaya.
As you guys walk out of the blacksmith's room, leaving Bizu under his protection, Amethyst, Kireji, and Richard
Richard.
are right outside, about to walk in. So they meet you. They meet you outside of the blacksmith.
Well,
Hey guys.
we learned that there is a clan that is behind all this, and I spout the name of the clan because apparently I can't remember it.
It
Ikimase.
is the Ikimase clan.
Ikimase. And
What are
Ikimase.
you doing here?
Ikimase, we met a person from the Ikimase clan before.
What? No, not that him! She points to Adachi.
Oh crap.
Oh,
Oh boy.
he's the one who helped save the imposter.
Yeah,
Amethyst.
Well, congratulations. You helped save an imposter. You managed to stop and harass me and Richard out in front of the door and scare us nearly half to death.
I don't like you very much.
Oh,
it appears.
Zaya, I
things go from
understand.
bad to worse.
This
He
is
was
the cosmic
just
tilt.
he was just trying to help. I'm guessing.
Darkness
It
veiled
did.
my eyes.
Nothing about him tells me that he would lie to us. I think his heart was in the right place.
So at this point, you see
He
Poof
was-
stepping around Adachi, and he turns into the little guy with the green up, purple head.
Oh crap! You got me.
Well, you know what?
Just joke.
I never like Kaineng either. Let's go.
You're not
This
worth
is-
my time. I'm out of here.
This is why Kireji never wanted to come back, because he's an imposter.
Everybody's a door.
We caught the imposter Amethyst. The blacksmith is watching over him right now. I was told to go to the divinationist to get the exact location because more than likely
Wait a minute.
they have cleared out of the cave that Amethyst was once captured in.
But wait a minute. Was this the same person we met in Ospian, or?
The same clan, not the same person. This guy's named Bizu, and the one we met was Help me.
Well,
I can't think of
the
why are names.
Ikimase clan?
Yeah, the Ikimase clan, but Biju and the one we met in Ospian was
Maru.
Maru. So we've met this clan before.
Great. There's more of them here.
Apparently, their base of operations is here in Kaiming. So
Strange, my master never mentioned this to me. They must be really hard to come by.
That's what the blacksmith said.
Yeah. Well, that would explain why he was able to deceive us so well.
Well, we really didn't ask questions either.
No, we didn't. We only have ourselves to blame for what happened.
Yes. That's why I looked at Amethyst. I apologize. That's why I asked you the question I asked when I first saw you.
Now I feel like an idiot. A confused, worn out idiot.
It's been a long day. It's only getting longer.
I missed the nights where we could go to sleep and nothing bad would happen.
Did you mention that the imposter that was impersonating Amethyst here was in there?
Yes.
Did he happen to mention the person that was impersonating me?
He said he's probably long gone from your mother's side, but won't be returning to the clan anytime soon because, well, the operation was botched.
Well, that brings a load off my mind.
Do
driving
you,
home. My mother's probably safe.
is your mother capable of defending herself if need be, or?
Well, yes and no. She's quite scary when she's angry, but I mean, she's not a hero or some type
Don't
of
worry
martial
about it.
artist.
If she's anything like you are, Richard, she's fine.
Oh, thank you, Amethyst.
So,
I
No.
will. I cautiously approach Amethyst. I get down on both knees. I put my bow in front of her, and I will kneel down a bit and say, Lady Amethyst, in my desire to mete out justice, to right the wrongs that were brought upon innocent folk, it seems I have caused wrongness to you. A shroud of silent mist surrounded my heart and my eyes, and the unseen scales were against me, believing you to be an impostor of the night. Twilight veil has since been lifted. I see now the truth. Although you have no right or reason to forgive this misguided samurai, I offer you sincerest apologies.
Well, I can see you're trained in theater.
He's very
Oh,
verbose, isn't he?
Well, yes, actually, I mean,
he certainly would have been handy to have around in case we actually did have to go through with that play.
did somebody say
Yes.
play?
Well, Mr. I never caught your name. Tall and
Some call me
intimidating.
the Silver Arrow. Some call me
Alright,
the Silver.
some call me Mr. the Arrow.
Adachi.
His new name is Maurice.
I understand the position you're coming from.
I mean, he tried to save the boy's life.
I think I heard.
If this guy in there's anything like that rat bastard I met back in Ospian in that manner, then I forgive you. You were just doing what you thought was best in the moment, and after all, Fjord did make the other guy punch Kireji square in the face, so I understand how confusing that situation.
Just out of curiosity, when you left him, was he in a position to get away? Do you think that blacksmith will be able to take care of him?
Yeah, he's shackled.
Are you sure I shouldn't go back there and make sure that he's not getting away anytime soon?
His
Did you
back's
break his
broken.
legs?
No, his back's
Oh.
broken.
Oh, you broke his back. Oh.
No, I didn't break his back. He
No.
Oh.
In his rush to get away from Adachi, he jumped out 3 stories.
Oh. Well, good for him.
I
So-
will.
Sure, I highly doubt he's learned his lesson, but I'm sure it's a painful start on the right road, at the very least.
I will stand up and say, truly, the hand of Celestra bears its name well, as you have extended your own hand to me. I shall not forget this. You truly are the heroes that I knew you were. I think, however, now I must right another wrong that I brought upon a poor innocent woman. Adrian, you,
Please,
I'm sure.
call me Richie.
His name is Richard. Adrian's his middle name.
Hey, Richard, I'm sure your mother is scared and worried about you. And thinking I had already brought you back home, she insisted quite heavily that I accept this sum to thank me, but it seems this is a ill-gotten gain, and I think I must return this to her.
Well, how much did she give you exactly, if you don't mind me?
Well, it might not be much for you, but was it 30,000? No. I don't know why I have in my head 30,000, but it can't be 30,000.
The ransom was for 30,000.
The ransom with 30,000, yes. I
Those
didn't.
are like 3,000 is probably what she gave you.
Yeah, okay, she gave me 2,000. In all good, I cannot accept this knowing that you are still at large.
Well,
He's really quite
I
small.
tell
though.
you what, I really appreciate it. Honestly, if what you say is true and what these other fellas say is true, it looks like you've done quite the good job to save me, even if it wasn't actually me. Doesn't seem like it was any part on your. Well, it wasn't your fault. So keep the money. It's really no issue for me or my mother. I will say, I probably will be returning home soon. Miss Amethyst here has gotten us a ride, I believe.
Yes.
And as soon as you guys are done here and are about to head off on your journey again, we will be stopping at my house and dropping me off.
Well,
Well, thank
our
goodness.
destination.
Richard, you have to know. Richard, you have to know. The one who imposted you really was a dick.
Oh,
Well, that's really unfortunate. That really.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was most definitely a
oh,
little richer, that's for sure.
oh, and please don't think ill of me, but I I thought that was you, and I kind of gave away your one of your favorite action figures.
Uh,
Your mother gave lent me one of your favorite action figures to reassure his to reassure her son that I meant well, and I kind of gave him to the imposter, thinking it was you.
oh, I
He
see.
he didn't seem to appreciate it at all, so that was kind of odd. But
Well, you
I
know,
think he still has it.
things are replaceable, people are not. It's all fine.
that's why we should get to the bottom of this and make sure it doesn't happen again.
For Richard's action figure.
So, where
We
are we
must.
going next? I'm kind of excited to see where this is going.
We have to go to the.
Celestia.
She holds up a more the not morning star, but the throwing stars that she had the blacksmith look over. Blacksmith told me to go to the divinationist to get the exact location of the clan because they more than likely have moved from the cave that Amethyst was captured in because she escaped.
Depends on how long that intervention's going.
And they were probably talking to Tony for quite a while.
Intervention. You still have to explain to me intervention. What did you do?
Yeah, I'm curious to hear about that myself.
It is a pretty funny story, I'm not gonna
I'll
lie.
explain it on the way.
All right. We asked the nearest guard where the best divinationist of the Empress is.
He gives you some decent directions, and you know you find your way there pretty easily. So you guys head towards the divinationist room, or at least where you were told it is. And let me see here. So you guys walk into into the divination room, and you see
Lady Server.
old woman carrying a chime with her, standing in the middle of a very cozy looking room with lots of little baubles here and there. And she is kind of staring off towards your direction, but she doesn't seem to necessarily notice you. And she doesn't look like the healthiest person alive.
This reminds me of a
Oh.
certain other place.
Can you feel it? This is a constant, strong concentration point of the nebulous essence that tie this world together. Yes, I feel the cosmic energy flowing in this room,
Amethyst
I-
looks
practically
over.
bursting at the seams.
Amethyst looks over at Adachi and pats him on the back. Adachi, bud, calm down. You can lighten up. It's okay.
After are we gonna? Hey,
I know I'm nobility, but you needn't put on such a show.
I kind of like it when he puts on a show. It's kind of funny.
It actually kind of grows on you after a while.
I do want to see what these cosmic forces are like, though. Honestly, before Amethyst here, I haven't seen a lot of magic, and I'm pretty interested to see what's going on.
There, that woman over there is the celestial gatekeeper.
The divinationist? Yes. That's what I gathered.
Thanks to her, she will unlock the portals of and weave the fabric of time, expand our minds.
Or
Bear in
she'll
mind
just
this
help.
one.
She'll
We
just
must go
in
to
your
her.
direction.
We must go to her.
she knocks lightly on the door. Please excuse us for our interruption. We're in need of finding a location of a certain clan that has terrorized people in Kaiming, and we were wondering if you can discern the location of this said clan so we can right their wrongs.
She starts to slowly move her head in your direction. Are you all the way in the other side of the room, or are you like, have you walked up to her?
I'm walking up to her. I knocked on the door and
And
slowly
walk towards her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she looks in your direction. She doesn't say anything. She holds up her hand with the chime, and she just shakes it at you.
That's why you asked about. Oh,
I stop what I'm saying and wait see if she responds at all.
She shakes the chime again.
Would you like payment, or I'm not 100% sure. I can't talk Chinese.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm late. Hi there. She doesn't speak.
Huh? Are you?
She just kind of like shakes the chime at you again.
Who are you and who is I'm confused.
Oh, that's the lady, the divination lady. You may call me Cherry. I'm an apprentice.
So how are we able to know
He
what
says she's been waiting for you for a long time. That she's surprised it took you this long to come here.
I didn't hear a thing.
She says that she knows why you're here. Just place the object on the table, and she will work her magic.
She pulls out
I've always
the
wondered why Sky
three
Piercer was
points.
given to me.
She pulls out the three throwing stars and lays them on the table.
I'm sorry. Would you mind flipping them over to the other side. I don't know why, but it's important.
Flipping them over?
Yes.
Okay. I flip them over.
Like a pancake.
Got your spatula. Flick it up in the air. Lands on the opposite side.
Now,
Oh no, it broke.
if you wouldn't mind, she's going to ask you all to close your eyes.
I have trust issues.
I only have one eye, so does that count?
That's fine, Mr. Kireji.
Okay.
Huh? Okay.
Well,
apparently.
here we go again.
It's happening.
Um,
I'm excited.
she so you guys don't with your eye, assuming you keep your eyes closed,
Uh-huh.
you hear some biddling on the ground. A lot of this. It's like, oh, okay, yep, okay, I've got it. Yep, sure, yep, okay. Is this over here? All right. And then you do it this way, right? Oh, okay. And this ball right here. Okay, yes, you want it there? Oh, all right, I gotcha. Oh, what about this over here? Is this the right way? Okay, yep, okay. All right. And what about okay, yes, I see. And this oh, okay, I'm sorry. All right, I think we're ready. All right, you may open your eyes now.
Okay.
She slowly, that peeks out from one eye, not sure about what she's about ready to.
Is the
You
astral
just
journey already done?
you just see on the table there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cups of tea. Green tea that is steaming on the table. And the old woman raises her chime in your direction, and she says, "Please grab a cup and take a sip from the tea, please."
Oh, thank you for your hospitality. Amethyst steps forward and takes a cup.
Zed takes a cup and sips it while grimacing.
I just kind of uneasily grab the teacup, kind of analyze it a little bit, and then and then I go for it.
My master always said that those who serve green tea can do no wrong. I take it and drink it.
Okay, great. Now that you have all had some of the tea,
Make a
I
will save.
believe the next step is.
Oh no.
Yep, of course we have to have our own tea. You don't have to do that. And she, little cherry, she's a little gnome girl. She brings over one of the hot cups of tea and kind of like slowly pours it into the old lady's mouth, letting her get a few gulps, and then she starts to drink from her own cup as well. Says, "Okay, now with this tea, we are all currently connected. We will share a moment together.
Yes.
So
Yes.
take a just watch her for a little bit, and you will see what I mean." So you see the woman, and she lifts her arms backwards, and off comes her long gray robe, showing her black komodo underneath. It's very old and dusty, and she pats it with her chime to get some of the dust off. And suddenly, you see flowers just bursting from her kimono
Ooh.
and covering the dust, or rather blowing away the dust that is on her old black kimono and turning it
What did
into
you
a
put
bright
in this
and
tea?
colorful one. And she lifts up her chime and rings it 3 times more. And on the third chime, suddenly everything in the room goes black, and all you see is each other and Terry and the old woman standing in this black void. Um, and as time slowly goes on, you'll start to see shifting flickers of light off in the distance, phasing around kind of like stars in the night. And the woman holds up her chime again, and she opens her mouth and says, Oh, please don't strain yourself.
The language of the ancients.
He's trying hard to find the clan you're looking for. He sees a forest, and as she says the words forest, suddenly you all find yourself floating above a large green forest. So you can see the trees swaying in the wind below your feet, but it's as if you are the stars looking down upon the earth itself, or Aspian, I suppose. And she just shakes her chime again. So, this is the place you were looking for. It's a very mystical forest located here in Kaining. You can find it not too far from here, about 4-hour journey from the palace. I'm so far away. Near a mountain, you'll find the place you seek. But danger is in that forest. An unspeakable horror. I can't describe it. And as she says this, suddenly you all feel like you're falling down into the forest itself, and you see yourself in the trees, and the trees are just passing through you, moving almost like as if you were in a car, but you're going through them instead. Not an actual, car, but for the player's perspective. And the old lady takes her chime and rings it 3 more times. There is a veil on this forest that protects this clan. Only those with strong wills can find it. But you, the 5 of you, well, I guess the 4 of you, one of you seems to be missing. You have the ability to make it through. We're sure. And on that last third chime, everything around you disappears, and you find yourself back in the room again. And you see Cherry drop her stick and fall to the ground, panting. Oh. It's been a while since you've done that.
Are you well?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just takes a lot out of me. That's all. You see the old woman, who has been keeping her mouth at a pretty blank expression, crack a really large smile. Oh, thank you, lady. I appreciate it. And she stands back up. Says, "Okay, so here. Let me go grab this." And she runs over to the back of the room, pulls out a sheet of paper, and brings it back to you. Just okay. So I know it was kind of hard to see, but um, here is a quick. Let me draw down a quick little map. Exactly where this place was located. It's going to be in this forest right here. This is where we are in the palace over here, and this is the forest that you'll most likely find the clan in. Now we're pretty positive that this is the one that they're in. Like I said, there is probably some kind of magical veil on it. I'm sure you guys will be fine. You're seasoned adventurers. We know that much. So you have this now. Was there anything else that we can help you with?
No, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
That was certainly impressive.
She says she's happy to help.
Yes, thank you for the experience and the assistance.
Well, I am always glad to help people when we can. I only hope that you find the people who kidnapped you, Amethyst, and that you serve them justice.
Thank you. We'll do our best.
Oh, and little Richie, your mom is okay. Just so you know, we did take a look at her before you guys headed over here. She is perfectly fine. She is safe. Okay. Oh, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's going to be all. Then I'm going to go ahead and have myself a little snack now. I'm a little winded after that experience.
Thank you again. Your assistance is very much appreciated, Cherry. And
Thank you.
your ladyship, the great diviner.
Of course, I'll bring you some food too.
Just looks at
Yeah.
the rest of the group and well,
But-
no one has anything else. Let's go to this mystical forest.
It sounds exciting, to say the least.
Sounds like trouble. So we should definitely head in that direction.
Like the way you think, Mr. Garu.
Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder how I think.
Okay.
Before leaving, just a respectful bow to both of them before we go.
She says she would bow, but she'd probably fall over and die.
Oh, well, I certainly wouldn't want that. Oh,
She says thank you.
no problem.
How much for your service?
She wouldn't mind. I'm not gonna say that.
What kind of check would I be able to do to see what kind of tea that was?
Society check.
Society check? Okay.
It was a special blend of Kaining is green tea. You've most likely seen your master drinking it before. It's not
Oh,
really
that-
a special. It's not really a special type of tea. It's just basic Kaining tea.
Oh, that's why this taste was familiar. Okay.
Do I get the same information?
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't know specifically that it's a Kaining tea, but you know that it's just a basic green tea.
Especially with that herbalism lore check.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing special about the tea itself. That's what you know.
All right. What
She's. Go ahead, Zaya.
what was she saying?
She said that she wouldn't mind a kiss from the handsome young man in the room.
Well, surely she means me.
Well, she means Kireji over here, but
Yes, I was stepping up to introduce him. Of course, Kireji. Go
as
ahead.
she's shaking her chime, she has like she's doing that thing with her eyebrows where they could, slowly raise up and then raise back down, and looking over at Kireji.
Give me my
Come
check.
on, don't even be appropriate. She looks
Oh,
over at Saya and
no.
says, "Don't worry, we get paid by the Empress. You don't have to. It's free of charge."
Give me some sugar.
Say
We're gonna go get you some food. You are going crazy today.
You ladies have a wonderful day, all right?
You as well.
Well, it's gonna be a day, all right.
I didn't like the way she looked at me.
She's like that at her age. I wonder what she was like when she was younger.
She looked at me like I was meat. I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, you know.
Could have swore I saw some saliva there for a second. Well, never mind. Let's not think about that.
Yes, let's not.
Oh, man.
It's the
All right.
stare, isn't it?
Does make women go crazy, man.
Yeah.
So, should I, Richard needs to go back home. Is one of us gonna bring him there? Should I, or
Oh,
We can
Miss
have-
Amethyst, he has already taken care of that.
Oh,
Yep.
Along with Mr. Kireji.
I do kind of feel bad for, not being the one to finish the job I was hired for, but okay.
Oh,
That's-
don't worry about you, Mr. Adachi, was it?
Yeah.
You, I'm sure, handled yourself quite well in the battle. I'm sure that'll come in handy with the rest of this adventure that you're on.
I'm hoping.
And it's a thought what counts, really, and I'm also safe, so yeah.
Good.
All right.
Carry on then.
So, you have a little map that shows you the location of where to go for the forest, and you guys already know where Richard's family is.
Just out of curiosity, this whole time, did we get any rest at all?
You and Zaya, honestly, you guys really haven't rested very much at all right
No.
now.
No, we haven't.
Since your last battle, anyway. If you don't want to take a rest before you leave, you're not necessarily in any hurry. Oh, and at this point, Emma finally catches up to you guys.
I'm done tying
boy.
up my shoes.
It's like, I couldn't find the blacksmith and I got really lost. What is going on around here?
Lots of things, Emma. Lots of things.
We'll have to go hunt the forest.
A forest? Okay then, that sounds like a good thing to do. Why don't we all take a little bit of a nap before we go? How about that?
I could really use one after that experience.
Yeah.
Reggie and Zaya do look like they're dead on their feet.
Well, as soon as we heard you were missing, we stopped at nothing until we thought we found you, and turned out it wasn't you.
It's been a very interesting ordeal.
Yeah. I might just fall asleep on the table this time.
Well, we
Wait.
all go back up to the room and we take the day off for now. And I got caught up with the blacksmith and the little man in there. They told me everything, and basically, looks like that our situation has changed a bit. Maybe we take this day to rest and we leave early in the morning.
I don't think the clan expects us to be walking up on their doorstep.
And although if I'm honest, some of us should stand on guard in case something else happens while we're asleep.
I'll go ahead and take care of that since I'm the only one who seems to have slept.
Oh, thank
work?
goodness.
That works for me.
We could also add the guards.
Yeah, that's true too. But just in case, I'll take a little peeky poo for a while. You know, so we don't have any of those situations happening again.
You mean like somebody getting kidnapped from their bed in the middle of the night?
Yeah, something like that. No, they would have to be pretty stupid to try that again.
Well,
And they tried again.
I don't know. The ones I ran across were terribly intelligent.
you know, they were.
So, you guys head back upstairs. You head back to your room. Richard stays the night with you guys. Actually, Adachi, Richard's actually going to ask you to take him home.
Do that.
And Amethyst has acquired transportation. It literally takes you like 30 minutes to bring him home and come back at the same time. You apologize to the mother, I'm sure. And
They
she
profusely.
honestly didn't even know her son was missing.
Okay then.
Apparently, apparently the fake Richard dipped out in the night after you guys, and she just assumed that he was in his room this whole time. He never actually checked to see.
Okay.
So, well, that's
That's,
just like my mother.
That's a
Obser-
rabbit hole I'm not
observant.
gonna go down.
Observant as always. But Richard really thanks you for at least trying. And he can tell that you felt really bad about not
Yay.
actually saving him. He does ask you if you happen to know how his ball in the cup got broken.
No, actually, the ball in the cup thing, yes, that wasn't me.
It's okay, it's fine. He can just get another one. But yeah, he thanks you again, and then you head back here. All of you guys get a nice full day's rest. Maybe even sleep an extra hour or two.
Yes.
And morning comes.
Time passes.
Emma has been awake this whole time. So she has basically been awake for the 13 plus hours that you guys were sleeping, because she really wanted to make sure that nothing happened again. And
She was busy writing her adventure for humans and households.
yeah.
During
And-
that time, Squeals would have went to go try and give Emma a break during all of it.
Okay.
I
Yay,
fell asleep.
Squeals.
I
She
fell
would've
asleep.
turned him away.
I fell asleep under the table.
Basically,
On
tell
the
Squeals
pile
to-
of papers of households and humans.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys all get a nice full rest. For obvious reasons, Emma is gonna sit this one out and let you guys take care of it because she is too exhausted. She has her own things that she also needs to take care of. That for some reason sound more important, but yeah. So, all right, and now we move on over to the map here.
Ah,
So
the map.
we're here over in the palace.
I guess Amethyst is our marker.
Yep.
He turned us into our
So-
carriage.
The forest.
Bippity boppity
What was
boo.
this forest over here, Kevin?
I didn't see the circle.
What?
Did you ping something?
Oh, this where these pink things is.
Oh, that section. Normally, what I had planned that for was is where all the Tengus are living currently, but I have, but if you wish to mold it to your own thing, that is fine because we have not yet brushed upon that section, so it can be altered and changed at will.
All right. So this part of the forest right here is what was marked on your map.
Sounds good.
So that is Amethyst. When you guys head outside, you see a bunch of very large red birds called Dawn Striders ready for you to ride on.
Nice.
Amethyst was able to get them from the Empress herself. So your journey to this forest is quite short. It takes maybe like an hour to fly all the way over there. These birds are pretty fast. Actually, are you flying? Are those flying birds or are they walking birds?
They run.
They
Running
run.
birds.
Okay, running birds. So never mind. It still takes like 2 hours to get there.
So no check to see if one of us gets winged by a branch or something along the way.
Okay, I'm
No,
back.
You're fine.
Sorry.
Hey, welcome back. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you left.
Yeah, I
Oops.
had to make call to my grandma because apparently when I looked up on our Facebook group that there were shots fired around her house.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah, so I had to check it on her.
She okay?
Yep, she's okay. She thought it was fireworks.
Oh, okay.
It's that time of the year.
It is that
It
time of the
is.
year.
It's gunshot or fireworks.
Oh
Uh,
man.
Yeah.
What's the last part you were here for, Kamal?
You just switched to the map, so I don't know anything that.
Okay. So you guys just to switch the map to this, or
Yeah, to
switch the map?
to the hexagon.
Okay.
I just
so
know we got a
Amethyst
full
has
night's
some-
sleep. That's it.
Yeah. So Amethyst has some giant red birds that she got from the Empress called Dawn Riders that you guys are riding on right now. They're gonna cut your time like practically like well over half, into a fourth. It normally take you like a good 8 hours to travel there, but it's only gonna take you like 2 hours.
Nice.
Kevin, roll me a D100.
Did we lose Kevin?
Yes, sorry. Hello.
Hey, roll me a D100.
Yes. You got it.
Okay. Um,
32 cans of beer.
you guys make it there without any interruptions. You're fine. It's a pretty quick journey. Y'all are very wide awake now after a long day's rest. You make it there. It's about 10 in the morning when you make it outside of the forest. Yeah. So let's see. Just 1 second. So the strangest thing happens when you get closer and closer to this forest. The sky starts to get darker around it,
Ah, I know this well.
and suddenly a bit of a mist starts to appear, and slight raindrops start falling from the sky. You look up and you see clouds, but they don't look like they're rain clouds. And soon you find yourself inside the forest. But strangely enough, you don't remember how you entered. You just were suddenly there.
In the forest, flying.
Y'all are running on the. You were running on the ground with these birds.
Oh, okay.
They're
ostrich or
like
chocobo.
chocobos, basically.
Chocobos. Do, 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 do. Okay.
Here in this forest, the pure concentration of darkness welcomes us into its lair.
Darkness. This makes me think of the forest outside my castle back home.
Dark forest around your home, huh?
I mean, I guess it's kind of dark.
Hmm.
You can still kind of see the sun. It sort of peers through the trees, but it's a lot darker than it should be. And the mist sort of starts to lie low around your feet.
This is not the kind of forest a unicorn would live in.
How about that?
Hmm. This forest looks creepy.
So, we all knew how to reach this forest. Were we told what to do once we were in the forest?
Just that we would have to be strong-willed to. uh,
Speaking of, everybody roll a will save.
Oh
Dang
boy.
it, Kumo.
I already used my goodwill save. No.
What have you said?
Oh, never mind.
Ooh, nice one. Here we go. I rolled a 2.
All
well,
right.
we all know who's getting lost.
I'm perpetuating the meme of fighters are dumb, hoodoo.
I don't know. Forest doesn't seem that bad to me.
I don't know. The strong-willed is kind of irrelevant. I don't know what to do about all this. I don't really feel strong-willed to lose myself in this forest.
Gonna drag you by the scruff of your neck.
I'm sure if we
Why-
all stick together, we'll be fine.
Why does she like doing that, Kireji?
I love how you said stick together.
You should see her when she's looking for a device.
Oh, you mean this Nintendo Switch I have here?
And so suddenly, everyone's vision goes black. Everyone, including Kireji.
I never thought the Veil of Darkness was this literal.
And the scenery changes, and you suddenly find yourself in a very different situation. You look around you, and you find yourself on these floating rocks
Oh,
in some sort of black void with these strange creatures almost surrounding you. Getting a closer look at them,
oh, they're hideous.
you notice this one and this one.
Oh,
Oh, wonderful.
um,
I think we stepped into the wrong astral plane.
What the hell is this place?
some secrets.
I don't think it's Kansas anymore.
Some cosmic secrets were never made to be revealed.
What's Kansas?
And when we come back,
timing.
the next time we will roll initiative.
we have to
Yay! Well, now.
Can't we just roll to?
I-
Can't we just roll to GTFO?
Where are you gonna go? You can just run out and jump off the rock.
If that's what it takes. Oh my.
Oh my. All right. Thank you all so much for the games. My internet decided to finally start working. After about 2 hours of battling with it. All right. Well, we're going to probably switch games. Thank you all so much for being here. And we're going to start a new stream anyway. So Thank you all so much. We will see you guys later. Don't forget to check out Snowy Phoenix Games and Zero the Hammer Slayer. They're both streamers. I think Zero streams on Dungeons and Dragons and Driving. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Bye.
When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together. When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together. When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together.